am sitting inside the Botanical Gardens in Dominica, and I'm heading to the Wildlife and Forestry Division there because we're going all the way to Collyho tonight. Yes, it's ready, practically 7 o'clock. So we're going Collyho tonight, and we're going to be looking for the endangered mountain chicken. And just a little background, this used to be the national dish of Dominica. It was changed to callaloo. Of course, the species has been endangered since before 2017, which was when Hurricane Maria swept through the country, September of 2017 to be more specific. And tonight we're gonna go mountain chicken hunting to see if and how many of these fabulous creatures that we find. And for those of us who don't know what mountain chicken is, it's not an actual chicken, it's a frog.
Disease really hit Dominica. A lot of the frogs end up, like you see how tonight it was out in the open, but it was still sort of in hiding. A lot of people were seeing dead frogs turned over, like laying on their back and just kind of out in the open, dead, which was a very, very strange sight for Dominica.
We're just reading the frog to see if it's been tagged before. No tag found.
Filling in the survey sheet, so we record where we're going, what time we're starting and finishing, and things like whether it's been raining or how windy it is or how cloudy it is, and the phase of the moon too. People think that on a full moon you're less likely to see frogs out and about. This is just part of the mountain chicken monitoring, so it all gets fed back to the program, which is responsible for monitoring the frogs. And it just might help you explain like why you saw more frogs on one night or fewer frogs on another night as well.
Okay. And then I guess you can predict then when would be the best time to go out.
Yeah, definitely. Like, so if it's been raining in the day, you're more likely to hear something at least. Because we've had a few dry nights where we just don't hear or see anything. So I just give it a rinse with sterilised water to get rid of sort of dirt and things to get in the way. And then the first samples we do are for the chytrid fungus. So we swab to see if there are spores on the skin, so whether this frog could still be infected.
You also know it's a female because the male has an extra finger they call a spurs, it has none, so you know.
I can see invite this frog. And then this swab, I take to sample the bacteria that are living on the frog's skin, because one idea about why they might be better able to survive the disease is that they have protective bacteria on their skin that produce antifungal compounds.
So since the start of the project, and after tonight, we've caught about 155 frogs. That's tagged frogs. It also includes juveniles, so some juveniles we caught, but they were too young to be tagged, but we've included that in the 155 count. Since the start of this year, we have managed to tag 5 frogs. I believe post Maria, in terms of new frogs that we've tagged, it's roughly around 8. And perhaps 12 frogs since Maria that we've actually found, individual frogs.
Worried about
Don't you worry, just stay far away from it. You don't have to be close. In fact, if you don't want to be around, you can come a little more in the just want to go underneath the skin. So not too hard. Take your time. Push.
Okay, interesting.
It's not gliding, so that means so now bring it up and glide it up. Not too hard. Okay, and now you can pop it in.
Okay. And then I come out?
You heard the pop?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm coming out?
Yes.
And then, could you pass me
your glue.
the glue, please? Thank you.
And then you just cover it.
It's a chytrid fungal disease.
Chytrid fungal disease.
Yeah, it's actually wiped out quite a large number of amphibian species from North America going down to South America and throughout the Caribbean.
What are some of the symptoms that you see in the frog?
So with the mountain chicken frog, there's a lot of redness that happens in the thigh, underbelly area, and the reason that happens and the disease, I guess, works so well in killing them off is that because frogs use their skin to take up nutrients, to essentially breathe. So the fungal disease stifles their skin. So it's basically like choking the frogs. So you would see a lot of red in that area as a sign of stress. And then there is a bit of white that you'll see under the eyes. I hope by the end of the project that we can see regular breeding of the mountain chicken frog. We'll be able to walk all of these transects during breeding season and find signs of breeding, find active nests, find little froglets hopping around to show positive signs that the frogs are becoming tolerant to the disease and that the population is coming back, so that we can in truth restore this major cultural and ecological icon for Dominica.